Hey, how's it going and welcome along. I'm Roy from Giraffe Studios and welcome to Ragdoll Physics Experiments, the game. So this is episode 14 of the Devlog series. We've been making an awful lot of progress now. We've still got a long way to go. There's still a lot of really cool stuff to do.
Should we get on with it then?
I'm just going to switch that off now because I forgot last time I left that on when I didn't mean to. I'm going to show you some really cool stuff in the sandbox, but before we go and do that, we're going to head over this way because it is now the ritual. We now have to come over here and we have to press the button.
Why do graveyards have fences? Because people are dying to get in.
And of course, quick one, if you did not already, please head over to the Kickstarter page, click that notify me on launch button. It really helps. Honestly, I'll love you forever. Thank you very much. Anyway. Something's happened. I've lost my frame rate. And it's back again. Okay, I don't know what that was. Something kicked in.
You better fix that.
And this is all the fun, right? It's figuring out what the heck is going on. We are going to get to the fun stuff in the sandbox, but I've been teasing about the challenges for a while. And I'll be honest with you, the reason was because I wanted it to be a little bit further along before I showed you, but we've had a few delays.
What's the hold up?
It's not quite as far along as I'd like it to be, but it is working in basic, absolute most basic functionality. Let me show you exactly what it's doing at the moment. Now, I mentioned to you before how it's, the first one is really simple. All you've got to do is find a way to get a boulder into the cage with him. But it doesn't have to be a boulder. It'll be depending on what you can see. Now, right now, if I press the G key, which is our build menu, we get nothing. And that's because we've got a trigger to start the challenge. This was one of those development issues that you kind of don't necessarily think about until you're there.
I'm not clairvoyant.
My theory was you come in the room and it just starts, but then what if you want to come back and do more stars? And it starts adding some difficult complexity when it's replayable. So we've made a button. Again, this is only temporary. It will all be dressed nicely into a thing about, the challenges and whatnot. If you press the button, you get the tagline. So this is the tagline for the challenge, which at the moment is breaking the ice. What if? It won't be that. It's just random. But now the challenge is live. So if I press G, I can get to my building blocks. And this is a limited menu. So you don't get everything. You see, you have to use what is available to you for the challenge, you see. So this will be a big part of it. Right now, I can actually cheat because I can wave my item in the air and it will go in the air. Moving forward, items will only ever allow you to spawn them on another surface. So you won't be able to just place something in the air so that it falls in. We would have to go about it in some kind of way where we build a structure, maybe something like this, and we put, let's use the small boulder. We put the small boulder up there, just for example. Oh.
What the hell was that?
I ragdolled. The ragdoll falling is still in progress, so bear with me on that one. So now I've basically set up the challenge. I'm good to go, right? Oh, and quickly, did you notice I improved the texture on this one? So now we have this kind of cool, what do you call that? Hologram. That's it, hologram. So it kind of gives you this kind of cool look. That's not a very good example. Cable reel. There you go, cable reel. That's a good example. So yeah, so you can get an idea of what, the thing before you place it, and then boom, there it is there. That's not really going to help much. Do you know what that would actually... Ooh, why is he jumping? He's not very happy about it all. I need to get back up here though, because I'm going to delete the boulder. We're going to mix it up. We're going to go something different for a change. We're going to use the cable drum. Boom. So we're going to pop that there. That's going to be fun. Right. There we go.
Stop doing that!
Because we fell from so certain height, we ragdoll. We can probably get rid of some of this stuff here as well, because we don't need it. Anyway, right, ready, here we go. Yay! Challenge completed. The sound isn't working at the moment. That's coming. But you can see there, we got one. It's supposed to be star. If they're diamonds for now, they'll change.
You make sure they do!
But we got one star, which gives us a credit. And as you can see, it opens up the door to go onto the next challenge. Which, of course, yes, that's right. You guessed it, isn't complete yet. So we'll come back to that later. And yeah, the problem is obviously I'm now locked out. I don't know. Actually, no, that door shouldn't lock. I should be able to go back there. I don't know why that's locked. So, so anyway, that is the challenge stuff as it is right now. As promised, let's go in here and we'll have some fun.
Well, it's about time.
Right. So we are going to start off with something really simple. We are going to place our ragdoll on a barrel. And then We're going to put a ramp behind him. And then we're going to put a small boulder on that ramp. What do you think is going to happen? Let's find out. Okay, so I had a bit of a frame rate issue there. I'm guessing it's because it's the first time... Oh, hello. I'm guessing it's the first time I've run it in the editor. Obviously, the actual packaged game will run better, I'm sure. But yeah, let's try that again. Boosh. So there we go. We now have exploding barrels. We can actually stack these up. We can add several of them and make a bigger boom. So just for example, we could put several there. Boom! Now there's explosions going on all over the place.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Now then, should we add some more? Should we add some more ragdolls on here? Let's see. Let's see what happens if we put a ragdoll on each one. And this is now kind of, now you're seeing kind of what I love about this is the fact that, well, what happens if? Yeah, they're gone.
Just poof, and then poof.
I think that was probably quite a large explosion. So let's just go back to this a minute. I'm wondering now, if I just dot some of these around the place here, 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 here. Now what happens when the barrels do their chain reaction? Boom! Oh, that's cool. Hang on, what's this dude up to over here? Look. No way to conduct yourself, sir. So what happens if we go absolutely mad and we just put ragdolls all over the place? Let's see what happens here. While I'm doing this, I'm still thinking about the limitations. There will be a soft limit on the number of items you can place in the scene. The ragdolls will be limited, so you can only place so many. However, there will be a setting to override this for those that have a PC with some heft to it. You know, at the end of the day, this is a game with, you know, gorgeous graphics and a lot going on. So you're going to want a pretty decent PC for it. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it got them. So we ended up with a couple still left standing. Look, check that out. Let me show you the other thing. So the cannon. This actually now works. What we can do for fun. Do you know what? When you place something down, it should remember the direction that you aimed it. And at the moment it doesn't. It just always defaults. And I really want to change that. I'm just going to go with the simple solution. So now the cannon fires a cannonball when you activate physics mode. It's really quite cool. So there's a load of cannons. We'll see what this looks like. Boosh! Whoa! Oh, nice. Yeah. So this is the thing with it now, right? You see, is that there's just so much going on. I mean, I'm curious, you know, what if, you know, we chuck a bunch of microwaves into the mix? What about, you know, if we put a couple of fridges? I've got to find a gap to get through. Oh, let me. Right. Okay. So this is so a known bug. This is so frustrating. It's a known bug with the current engine version that they said they'll fix in the next one. But basically, yeah, randomly textures just go black. We saw this on one of my earlier videos. It's really, really annoying. I haven't shown you this as well. This is the wheel gadget. So the wheel, the wheel gadget is literally just a big spinning wheel. Actually, I shouldn't put that like that. Now we do have plans to add like tether points to them, like using joints. But at the moment, they just spin. So if we just go in here, you'll see that's what I mean. So they just spin, so stuff will deflect off them and bounce around. And we can probably put a few more of these. There's quite a lot going on with the explosions, to be fair. Obviously, we're missing sound. Sound will be coming. I'm actually going to come out and in again as well. Sorry about the warnings. It's not a problem. Right, so let's build a bit of a structure.
A few moments later.
There we go. Right. It's a relatively simple build, but it's a bit of a firing squad situation. So we've got all the cannons and we've got all the ragdolls. And this is for fall off. I don't think anything will get to there, but let's see what this looks like. Oh, I love it. Right, let's get really close. Boof. Right, so this is good. So now, what happens if we add a barrel there? Because that should get hit by one of the balls as it bounces off. Okay. Not too much. All right. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's why it's experiments. Let's see what else could we do here. Let's put some balls. Okay. So now I don't think the balls will get them because they'll get hit by the cannonballs first. Yep, like so. And then so that will miss. So what we'll do is we'll then double this up so that we have 2 lots in the mix. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's good. Barrel, 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 barrel. And we'll try this out.
Oh, come now. You can do better than that.
Oh, would you believe that? I don't think that's going to... Will that get his head? Oh, it just gets him in the head. See, but... the despawn on my cannonballs runs out before it reaches the barrels. So let's just add another barrel just there. It's good. It's good. But I just think it's missing, you know, another mass load of ragdolls.
A few moments later.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, that took me a minute to set up, admittedly. Believe it or not, my frame rate's not actually that bad. It's still running quite well. The machine is, you know, it's cooking, and like I said, this is in engine, so it's it's giving it all it's got. But it's all right. I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna give it a try now and see what happens. Because I think that this is either just gonna crash or it's gonna go down to about 1 frame a second. We'll see. Let's find out. Here we go. I can't believe it didn't actually hit any of the barrels. I mean, yeah, you can see my frame rate is definitely struggling, but this guy, look, he survived. Let me reset that. We need to add more barrels then. Okay. We didn't get the explode. Wait. Oof.
Stop doing that.
We didn't get the explosion that I was hoping for. We're going to plop a barrel there and see if that makes all the difference. I made myself a little lookout tower up here. Right, let's try again. Oh! Nice. They're raining down. They're everywhere. They're all around the entire room. So one of the things that is coming real soon is the ability to slow down time. So you'll be able to fly over here and you'll be able to slow down time so that as you see this, it all goes off in slow motion. But I just love the way we can now go and, you know, see it from a different angle. Yeah, I probably have got a few too many dolls in there. But, I mean, to be fair, it's still not horrific. It's, it's not great. There's a lot of cannons as well. Oh, dear. Kaboosh! Oh, that's fantastic. I love it so much. Oh, I really do. So, anyway, there we go. Now, come on, give me your feedback. What kind of thing would you set up? What kind of scenarios would you build? Tell me your thoughts. Right, now that is basically it. Now, please don't forget, if you want to support us and help make this game even better, head over to the Kickstarter page, and there you can press the notify on launch button, and you'll get, you know, told when all the rewards start coming out, and it will really, really help. Honestly, I can't express the gratitude for those that have done it so far.
And I love you for it.
We've got some really, really interesting things coming. I have also completed a lot of work for the tutorial and the introductory scene. I'm still debating whether I just put out as a video me playing through the tutorial, because it's almost there. It's not quite. We're missing some sounds, we're missing a few bits, and I might wait until then, but I'll certainly talk about it again soon. It's come a long way. Just to give you a quick rough idea, it's now a lot bigger than it was. That is the tutorial zone. You work your way through that before you get to the elevator, which is obviously really cool. There's tons going on. That is basically it. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please remember, hit that like and subscribe button. Click the little bell so you get notified, because YouTube for some reason doesn't seem to like me anymore. And yeah, that would be fantastic. I hope you're enjoying this. I am. It's a lot of fun. The next episode is going to be really exciting. Make sure you tune in for that one. I'll see you then. Cheers. Bye for now.